Thank you, Xavier. Are there any questions for project? Well, okay, there is one question here.
Just to repeat, I'm representing a medium-sized Romanian company operating a real-time patient database with over 2 million patients. And one issue, I'm also working as, I'm building a SAS department, SAS programming and biostatistics in a different company. And with MEDRA, it's the problem that it's not available in Romanian or in other languages, and it's not usually always applicable in primary healthcare setting or with patients if you want patients to enter directly the information in the database. So is there any impetus or is there any plan to develop something more efficient for these settings? And MEDRA is also very expensive, by the way.
Yeah, okay, perhaps I should try to go, but one of the sub-projects in signal detection may not succeed to do that. That one of those is to map MEDRA with existing terminologies and widely used terminologies that, for example, the ICD-9 and ICD-10, that also the read codes that are being used in electronic health record, so that we could have a mapping of these codes to MEDRA. Now, we have to accept, and I was not part of this decision, that for some years now MEDRA is in the legislation. It is in the legislation, and it is the terminology to be used for reporting of adverse reaction, and it is used worldwide. But we may facilitate, I agree with you, the work of those who are reporting adverse drug reactions by mapping terminology. And but you was mentioning the cost, but I think there is a reduced price for SMEs, no? For MEDRA.
Well, if you're working only with physicians, not in the pharmaceutical industry, then any cost is too high. So. Yes, these physicians are working with this system, and then they enter data. They don't want to pay something extra because you want to code the adverse events and for some noble scope. That's why any cost is actually too high, and it's not really applicable in the primary healthcare setting. So I have worked also as trial data manager in various studies, in oncology studies, and yes, it's fine in a clinical setting, but in a primary healthcare setting or specialist setting in everyday life, or if you offer patients access to their own healthcare record, which we do, then it's not very useful.
Yeah, but in any case, you probably use ICD-10 or so ICD-9. They are included in MEDRA. Yeah.
Also, ICD-10 is also not quite enough. I think it's not really intended to code adverse events, if you want.
Okay.
Other questions? Well, I have one. We're running a bit out of time, so in few words, could you tell something about the type of contribution of the patient associations in your project? Because this is one of the projects where, I mean, their presence is very significant.
Yeah. Actually, we have two types of contribution. First of all, we have a contribution of patients, a patient association in the external advisory board. Our external advisory board is made of scientists from all over the world, actually from US, Canada, and other European countries. But we have also someone from the patient association, which is very useful because it always, at any stage, it provides the input and provides some alarm bell when there are some ideas or projects that are going beyond really what is needed. So therefore there is, I think, a very good point of view from the perspective from the patients. Now the International Alliance of Patient Organization is involved in two work packages. First of all, for the benefit risk assessment, in order to provide the perspective of the patients and to provide data on patient preferences for benefit risk evaluation and the value judgment of patients on benefits and risks. and also in the data collection from patients were packaged in order to help developing the tools, developing the questionnaires, developing the approaches to patients.
Okay, yeah, thank you.